I got to deal with complex people or people who make things complicated, or they like to promise you things and then they don't do them. This is what this person's character is. They love to promise you things and often they will not do them. But then if you try to hold them accountable, it turns into a bunch of excuses and then you find yourself stressed out. Look, don't even hold them accountable because they're not people who can handle being held accountable, right?
You don't need to argue with people when they show you who they are. You just adjust your expectations, and they don't allow them to really to do it again if you can. So the next time she tries to say, "Oh, I'm going to come do this," I'm just going to say, "Oh, we're busy," right? No love lost, but I'm not going to waste my time or energy with these type of people. So I'm walking, and I finally received a phone call from the person who was supposed to come see me 2 days ago, but never called or anything. As soon as I answer, it's like I chipped my tooth, I chipped my mouth. When I tell you in this season, ain't nobody got time for that. I was like, I gotta go, my phone about to die, which it is about to die, and I'd rather be getting these beautiful images than talking to listening to someone lie and make excuses.
What's up? How you doing? I'm well. Let's talk about this thing. Now, I'm trying to do this little series. I don't even know why, but I really realized a couple things happened to me very recently, and one of them is this gray weather hit me. And because I've been slowing down, I've been able to really pay attention to things I feel and try to work my way through them, not just ignore them or keep going like a robot, but actually listen to myself and ask myself, why do I feel this way? Now, basically someone in my family who is a little shady, love her to death, but she wants to come over. And of course, I've learned when I deal with shady people that I love and I ain't gonna get rid of, I have to have a certain protection and a certain mindset toward them so that they don't trigger me, because I will cuss a fool out quick. Okay, I'm very nice, but I can be easily mouthy. If somebody start with their stuff, oh, bam, bam, it's like boom, boom. Okay, I'm quick with it, so don't come with your shade if you don't want it back. That's the normal me. But what I'm trying to realize is I truly love peace, so I don't care to correct folks. I ain't gonna be disrespected, but where's the bridge, right? So this person all of a sudden want to come over. See, people know when you ain't really checking for them no more, asking the whys, why you ain't come, why you ain't here. They start to peep, wait, it's been a minute, let me go. And you really don't know their intentions, okay? Because once again, my mind is starting to wander. But what I've learned in these moments is you just stay steady, right? You get real clear of who you are, what your position is, and you want to understand what you really feel. So for instance, this person, I used to want to come over more and want to kick it with more, but they always had an excuse. And not to mention, people do go through things in their life. So I never try to make it about me all the time, but I'm very cognizant, whatever, of the fact, yes, is I don't like how you treating me. You can have a million things going on. We all do, right? I got a million things preventing me from doing this video. But I made the decision, I'm going to capture this because I want to really identify these little things within myself so I know how to overcome them. Because I'm noticing they always show up. It's the way I'm oriented right now. So for instance, this person's going to stop by, want to bring me pie, want to bring me this. And I'm like, hey, I'm here for it. And in the back of my head, you hear, I've heard it all before. So what do you do when this happens? For me, I keep moving forward. I get myself dressed. I prepare myself for if that person comes, I'm ready. But if they don't, I still got a plan. So one of the ways I deal with these shady people who may truly have good intentions, but maybe you feel a way. See, your feelings is real and they don't need to be corrected. You feel a way when someone tells you things and they're not solid people, or they don't have real intentions, or maybe they just fall through, but they somehow just leave you hanging, or they don't have any problem. Something comes up and they would, oh, I can't make it. And that's life, right? So I'm training myself to, what do you do so you can feel a sense of control? Because I think what happens in these situations, you feel out of control, or maybe you want to take control and just say, I don't want to do it. That's my way of controlling. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to sort through your mess, because that's what I realized the other day too. It's like a form of sorting through their mess. And I don't want to sort through your mess. I got my own stuff to deal with, right? So if I got to deal with complex people or people who make things complicated, or they like to promise you things and then they don't do them, this is what this person's character is. They love to promise you things and often they will not do them. But it's almost like they get a kick out of you wanting them to do it, right? I don't even care to understand it. Like when I tell you, I don't care to understand other people's mess. Why you act weird? Why you act? Life is life, and honey, we all act weird a little bit, right? So that's where the empathy for that person and for others come in, is realizing you really don't know what's going on in somebody's life, their mind. So have enough empathy to say, I'll give you a benefit of the doubt because you are someone I care about. And I do want to do this with you. But I also know that you are very, very likely to be annoying, say something annoying, and I gotta. What do I want to work on in myself, right? Because I know me too. I'm a very I wouldn't even call myself mouthy. It's like don't start none, won't be none. But if you start some, boo, you better be willing to finish because I can go. Now, I've learned why waste all that energy on someone that don't even really care about what you're talking about. That's the real question, right? What do you want? I want peace, right? And I know I'm long-winded, but basically this person's supposed to come over today. I started feeling myself feeling like, oh, they never come when they say. So they have this way, your mind starts saying, they have this way of thinking my time is all about them. Now, this is how you start to process it, right? They're not thinking this. And I could call them out and say, look, this is what I typically would do. I would say, hey, look, what time are you coming? Because I want to, again, some people would say that's control, but it's not control in a negative way. It's just, I'm respecting my time. Nobody's sitting around all day waiting for you. So I might be like, look, what time you come? If they start fumbling, my next step would be, well, I'm only available from 10 to 2. And if you can't make it at that time, we'll have to do it another time. That's what I normally would do, right? And that's, normal people would get that, right? But this type of person is like a child. So you have to almost just not even have that conversation because it starts contention and then that person feels away. And I've realized I'm not going to even revolve my day around this person. I'm going to have my own plans and I'm going to keep up with them. I plan to go get food. So this person said they're coming in the morning. They're going to have to catch up with me because why waste my time on people who don't know how to show up on time? You know they don't know how to show up on time. So stop trying to make them show up on time. Not saying you should just accept anything, but the thing is, people grow better with action. So if they call you and they say they're coming in the morning, you know they can say 10 o'clock, but it's going to be 2 o'clock. And then if you try to hold them accountable, it turns into a bunch of excuses, and then you find yourself stressed out. Look, don't even hold them accountable because they're not people who can handle being held accountable, right? What you do is you have plans. Make them follow you. Make them figure out you. Oh, I told you I was coming in the morning. Where you at? Oh, I'm at the grocery store, girl. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Just wait. If it don't align with what I already got going on, because you have proven to be a person who's not reliable. You may come, but you're going to come when it's convenient for you. You don't consider I got other things going on, even if I say it to you. So I won't say it to you. It's peaceful. It really is. So even with me doing these type of things, and I'm starting to feel myself going, I want to say, I don't know what the feeling is. The only thing I can think of, it's a feeling of not being in control and not even feeling like you can communicate with this person enough to say, because you've done it. I've done it before. And usually she still comes within a certain time. She'll tell you, oh, I'm going to be there at 8 o'clock, girl. I'm going to bring the snacks. I'm going to bring this. I'm going to bring that. I'll be like, I don't even want you. I almost want to tell you no. But because you said you're going to bring me some pie, I'm gonna try because I love me some pie, honey. You talking about donuts and some coffee. But I'm gonna go ahead and get my grocery order together and still go pick up my stuff and do little things I need to do. Because one thing I will not do is wait for people that I know are not very reliable. You might love them, but that don't mean that you need to let them drive you crazy. But one of the ways I cope with these things is I have a plan and I just think about what I feel and how I can feel a sense of control or peace. One, this is a very complicated issue, but the more I'm aware of it, the more I can cope with it because it's like, I don't want to be cussing this person out every time I see them. I don't want to be checking them every time I see them. I don't want one comment they say to turn into a trigger storm because that's how it works. It could be the smallest thing. And you all know, it's that time of year with family. Y'all know. The littlest things, they have a way of getting under your skin. That's why sometimes people don't want people in their house because they critical, right? And for me, I tend to like to clean a little bit when people come over. That's another thing. Just stay on your normal path. Okay, if you want to clean, clean, but don't overdo it. Don't get your hopes up on certain kind of
What else came up today? Um, just someone who was supposed to stop by. I think I mentioned in another video. She was supposed to come by, and I was telling you how you have to with certain people. keep a schedule and not revolve your day around them if you know they're not reliable. So that's what I did. I was already dressed, got my little baby together, and had some stuff in the works. And here I am outside a lot later than I like to be. And just going to get some food. So nothing changed other than me realizing the next time this person mentions something to me about coming by, 9 times out of 10 I'm going to say I'm busy or something, just for a while, because there's consequences for lying or just not even being accountable to your word. And I already know this is the type of person who's going to go a few days without calling and then act like nothing happened. And guess what? I'm not going to say anything. See, this is called self-care, self-respect, and self-preservation and peace. You don't need to argue with people when they show you who they are. You just adjust your expectations, and they don't allow them to do it again if you can. So the next time she tries to say, oh, I'm going to come do this, I'm just going to say, oh, we're busy, right? No love lost, but I'm not going to waste my time or energy with these type of people, you know.
Certain kind of people. Do business as usual, and if they come through, great. If they don't, great. And they tell you, oh, I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I'll try. Okay, I'll see you next time. And then if I really get annoyed, I'll just make an excuse. Oh, we can't that day. Because at some point, you're going to get tired of it. You have to make the decision. Are they worth all the agony or strategy or headaches? Okay. But anyway, that was one thing that I'm dealing with, is someone who I know is unpredictable, a little shady, wanting to come visit in the holiday spirit and cheer, and all of a sudden your name must pop in their head. Let me go see that person. I ain't seen them all year, even though I've been saying I'm gonna hang out. I don't even press people no more. I just watch them. It's the best feeling to just observe. You don't need to have a person explain to you. When you start to realize people are incapable of apologizing, or their apologies are not genuine, or their behavior is not going to change, you have to make the decision to stop trying to change them and really just accept them for what they are and make the decision. Do you want to deal with this? Is this person worth this? Or how can I place this person in my life in a productive way? Okay. So how I'm coping with it, I'm trying to make other plans. I'm leaving the door open for this person because I want to see their relationship improve. But there's certain things I'm just not going to do. I'm not going to say, can you be here at this time?
So I'm walking, and I finally received a phone call from the person who was supposed to come see me 2 days ago but never called or anything. As soon as I answer, it's like, I chipped my tooth, I chipped my mouth. When I tell you in this season, ain't nobody got time for that. I was like, I gotta go, my phone about to die, which it is about to die, and I'd rather be getting these beautiful images than talking to listening to someone lie and make excuses. You just heard it all before, and as you get older, you ain't got too much time for all that, you know, even when you're young. But keep on being positive. I'm out here, it's getting a little colder. I got my tea. Like I told you, the tea that got cold. Energy vampires. A lot of people use the word narcissist today, but a lot of these people are actually just energy vampires. They feed off of your energy, they feed off of your anger, they feed off of it. It's almost like they want you to be a reason for their low self-esteem. But I'll be back.